Real quick, I don't even think I want to spend so much time because I got a date. I have a date with Jesus. I got a date with the Lord. But anyway, guys, so I'm quickly want to react on this movie. It's called The Endless Night. And if you look, remember I posted a video about a movie as well called Trial by Fire. I don't want to say the stories are similar, but I want to say that, yeah, you can say that. And like I told you guys, one thing about movies like this is that once I see a movie like this, I immediately go and check and see, did this happen for real? Now, this movie is called The Endless Night. And in 2013, 245 people died at Kiss nightclub in the city of Santa Maria in Brazil's southernmost state, Rio Grande do Sul. Forget that. Now, following the outbreak of a fire, the majority of the victims died as a result of toxic fumes, and more than 600 people were also injured. Now, basically, as you guys can see, this is real. This actually happened again. But this happened in 2013. This happened not so long ago. Well, so long ago, but not so long ago. And I was born. Yes, in 2013 I was born. Yes. But this movie is one of those limited series on Netflix, and it has 5 episodes to be precise. And of course, this movie was another movie that really touched me. Where's my hat? Here or here? So it's here. So this movie was another movie that really touched me. I will not even lie, because of the fact that this movie started off so happy. Everybody was so happy in this movie when this movie started. Are you listening to me? When this movie started, parents were happy, kids were happy. This one was riding a horse, and like a whole lot was going on. And that is the worst way to start a movie with tragedy. A movie that you know that is going to be tragic, you started so happy. Why do you do that to us?
Was it a horror movie?
No, it was this sad, people dying movie. No horror, like all these true life events and things and things.
Okay.
But anyway, a couple of kids, of course, went to a club. It's called Kiss nightclub. Yeah. So they went to the club. Some of them went to turn up. Some of them was having a birthday. Different reasons, but they all just, we go to clubs. You can go to the club to, it's your birthday. Me, I can go because let me go. So that kind of stuff. But most of them were students. Like, you're supposed to go to the club from 18 years, right? So let's just say, but most of them, let's just call them kids. Teenagers. Yeah. So they all went to the clubs, of course. All of them, their parents were aware that they were going to this club to go have fun, of course. And what started off as a fun night, and there was one particular part. See, I think I'm in the wrong country. I'm not even capping. I'm in the wrong country. Do you know that there was one particular scene? This boy met the girl there, he's kissing the girl. When you meet somebody first time, you kiss the girl. Like they just met at the club, they're already kissing each other. I am in the wrong country. Brazil! Here we come.
You like this kind of thing?
I really think it's a very stupid decision to make. I don't know where his mouth has been. You just put your tongue in my tongue. But that's not what we are doing. This is a serious thing. Don't distract me. But anyway, so they were at the club. Everybody was turning up. Everybody was enjoying. Now, you know those fireworks? I think they call them firecracker. Those candles. You see those candles they put in cakes? It goes like actual fireworks or something. Now, it was something like that. The guy that was performing, I think he wanted to be cool. He had a cool idea. Yo. Now, this guy tied that thing on his hand. Right? So when he was performing, he would get to a point that he would take it up and he would the fire thing would come. You get it? That kind of thing. So as I'm saying this, I'm putting it down there. Now, while this guy was doing that, when you go to a studio to record, like music studios where they record, you see those foams they put in the studio to seal the sound. I don't know what those foams are called. So that was the foam that was at the top of the building, at the ceiling. That was what was there. Because I heard that the neighbors prior had complained that the club, noise is disturbing them. So I guess a way to shut down that noise was to put that foam. Now this thing was, and I learned in this movie that, in this series, that you see those crackers, they have different types. There's the one that's just gunpowder. I think gunpowder doesn't bring fire, does it? There's one that's just gunpowder, and there's one that's actually flammable, if I can put it that way, or something. So it was the one that was flammable, and it had caught fire to the foam. And the drummer was like trying to tell him, yo, the place is on fire, now immediately they saw that fire, they were supposed to just let everybody out or something like that. And they just kept on performing. The guy was hitting the drum, and the guy was like, there's fire up there. And somebody in the crowd sees the fire and starts shouting, and there's a panic. And one guy tries to bring the fire extinguisher, and it wasn't working. Do you know what we later discovered? That the fire extinguisher actually never worked. It was supposed to be a decoy that somebody used for a prank or a whatever, but the fire extinguisher never, like, this is the carelessness of people. And do you know that while these kids, these teenagers, these human beings, they were trying to leave, the bouncer shut the door. Bouncer didn't let them go. The bouncer said they're not going to leave until they pay their tab or something like that. They're not going to go until they pay money. See, as I'm watching the movie, I'm literally shouting. Are you mad? I'm shouting at the guy. Are you mad? Let these people go. What do you mean by you're not going to? And one guy was like, yo, let us leave. There's a fire. My dear. Long and short of this thing, somehow the thing just, you know how fire starts? Fire starts so small. And then the next thing, it just goes like boom. And that was exactly what happened. And these people, somehow they were able to, I think they pushed their way through. They ran out. Then there was even a stampede at some point. Some people were stepped on, normal stuff. Like, this thing really broke my heart, though. And I'm like, what is happening here? And then, just like he said, 245, I think, 245 persons lost their lives. And most of these people were kids. Like, this were someone's son, someone's daughter, And it was really crazy. It was really, really crazy. And the fire department came, the police came, and they tried to save who they tried to save. Some of them couldn't save some of them. And that night, immediately there were calls going out to parents. There's a fire at Kiss. The name of the club is Kiss. There's a fire at Kiss. There's a fire at Kiss. And now the parents, everybody's awake, everybody's panicking, everybody's trying to get to Kiss. Yeah? And everybody gets to Kiss, and some people already, in fact, that night was chaos, so nothing could really happen that night. It was the next day, they now found a way to identify the bodies, they found a way to arrange the bodies, they found a way to, okay, some people have been sent to the hospital. Then the critical cases, they had to call the helicopter to fly them out to another hospital where they can handle them. And all of these things happened. But this particular movie is a bit sensitive for me. This particular series is a bit sensitive for me because I don't think it's something that I can easily just talk about or react to. I don't think it's something that I want to spoil for anybody. But I want you guys to know how intense it was, because I want you to go on Netflix. I want you to type The Endless Night, and I want you to watch it. And I want you to see. It's when I tell you something like this, it's like, nah, you gotta see, like, this actually did happen to people, So of course, after lives were lost, after the mourning process, there was also, whenever things like this happen, parents come together, form an association, and there was also the part where they had to take them to court. They had to take the owners of the club to court. In fact, this one, they even had to involve the government, the town hall people, saying that they didn't do what they needed to do. When they did inspection, they let some things slide. Now that was sick. And also, this case took years. It went on for years. And there was also this, there's always that pathetic, lame piece of shit. There was this guy that still came, and the guy was like, aren't you guys tired? You've been doing this for years. It's okay. And it's like, yo, we're going to keep fighting for our kids until we get justice so they can rest. I think I've never been in that kind of situation. By God's grace, I'll never be. But maybe justice is some form of closure for people. But let me be honest with you people. Me, I'd rather just take a fucking knife and just stab whoever stabbed me. Let's be honest about this thing. This whole justice thing is not working.
Okay, so in that situation, what do you do? What would you do in this situation?
Okay, fine. Maybe I'm a bit emotional by saying I'll just take knife and go and kill all the owners. That would just send me to prison. What would that really do? But to be honest with you, I don't know what I'll do. As in, I don't know what I'll do because it's like I don't even know what I'll do. I mean, it's been like how many years? Maybe 4 or 5 years since I lost my mom. And I still can't get the hang of things. Like, I still can't get a hang of myself. It's not like anybody killed her or she died through someone's negligence. But yeah, but it's like she passed and I still can't even piece my shit together. Do you get it? So, talk of someone that person wasn't sick. The person just goes to a club and doesn't make it out because of another person's negligence, another person's careless. In fact, there was one part in the movie that they were like, when we let our kids go into these kind of places, we are putting them in the hands of these people to actually protect them. And that really hit home because it's like, yeah, if I pay money to get into a club, to buy drinks, for that few hours I'm going to be there, I expect that you guys gonna keep me safe in here. That's how it's supposed to be, right? So in that situation, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, my heart is gonna break, and I don't even know where I'm gonna start. I don't know, for someone like me that's so impulsive, I will start to do like mad person. I will just lose it. But it was so strong that the parents were still able to gather their emotions, and fight for this thing. There was this particular man, I can't even place his name. I wish I can remember his name, but this particular guy lost his daughter. I think for me, this guy was the biggest fighter. Even when they took the case to court, and I learned something about Brazil, in their own judicial system or something, like the way they be doing things, it be different. But this guy, they took the thing to court, and this guy dropped some speech. And in that moment, like, that was me. I be so dramatic when I watch movies. I be so, I don't think you want to take me to a cinema to watch anything because I embarrass you. I'm those people that will be clapping and shouting. And I remember when I saw Fast and Furious in the cinema. I shouted. I'm one of those people. But yeah, so don't take me to a cinema because it won't work. But you can take me to eat food. That's not the point. The point is, this movie, it hits. My heart is here, right? It hits. And I'm still going to say this again. When I do movie reactions, it's because I like to talk about movies that I've watched with people, and I like to express how I felt about it. I want you to know what I thought about it. But I'm also telling you the way I'm telling you because I want you to see it. I feel like when people, especially when people take a true life event and they're able to make a script out of it and they piece it together to give you a movie. Movie is also entertainment, is it? So yeah, yes, it's tragic entertainment, but it's something. So you should see this. And of course, when you do, please let me know. I don't think this is a movie I want to give 10 over 10, or I don't think I want to rate this because this is not one of those funny family movies. No, this is real. This is serious. But yeah, so of course, shout out to everyone from Brazil, of course, because yeah, this is like Brazilian and stuff. So I can't even imagine what they went through at that time or how this affected, even if you weren't directly affected, but just being from there, I wonder how this also hit you. So thank you guys, and of course I'll see you later. But please remember to keep watching my videos, the ones you haven't seen and the ones I'm yet to post. Please subscribe, please like, please share my videos. I just do this for the fun of it. It's like, like, anyways, I'll see you guys later, okay?
Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Like my videos, share my videos, and all of that really amazing stuff. Mwah!